Brookhaven has updated, and we got this brand new pier in the ocean. As you probably know, these updates always come with their own bugs and secrets. That's why in today's video, I'll be showing secrets from the new update, and I even tried making my own update of Brookhaven.
Hey Nando, in your last video about the update, you didn't even show this car properly.
You're right, Bacon. I didn't give it too much like, but that's mostly because there's not much to see. One of the biggest differences it has is the computer screen inside of it. If we look closer into it, there's nothing much. You can't even read it.
Alright Nando, but check out the front of the car.
You mean the lights? You're right about that. Their headlights are quite different from other vehicles. Kinda remind me of the Cybertruck a little bit. While we're on the subject of cars, there's one we can find that's a lot like the one from this update, which is this car right here. If I'm being honest, they don't really look alike. They're practically the exact same car. It just has a few changes.
Does that mean that our new car is actually an old one?
Technically, yes, Bacon, even if I'm sad to say it. You can see that their hoods are exactly the same, even more the sides and the trunk. Why is that? But this one is still different inside. You won't find any screen inside of here. Beyond the screen, it also has its steering wheel, which this one doesn't have. How are you even supposed to drive this? No one has even realized that you can't even steer inside of it. This whole part is completely empty. How does this even work? At least they fixed it here, since you can actually steer it. We can also change this one's texture to turn it into a bunch of different kinds of vehicles. For those of you that were a part of Brookhaven's Halloween event, you already know that we got this monster truck in that update. Did you know that there's actually some crazy bugs we can do with that thing? Here's one of them. This guy is gonna grab himself a horse. Then he gets one of those funeral cars and goes onto the hood, and he's literally launched into the air. They end up so far up. This is quite an old bug for sure, but after our latest Halloween update, we're also able to do this with the monster truck. Let's see. First, we get a horse, climb onto it to ride it. Just so you know how this works, we're gonna ride our horse and try to go into this funeral car while on top of it. Whenever we do that into this car, it'll launch us straight into the air with it. Ain't that crazy? That's what we can do with an old Brookhaven car. Let's try this with the new monster truck. How is this gonna work? Are we actually able to do it? Whoa! We got it that time. Can I get to the roof with it? Dude! We actually did it! We literally put the monster truck on top of Brooks Diner. How is that possible? If that's how it is, if we get any random car and put a coffin on top of it, in theory, would a horse just be able to bug out with it? Well, maybe that's not exactly like it works. You probably already know that Brookhaven came out with a new ocean update. With it, we got this new parking lot, a brand new pier, and a little relaxing space at the beach. This is a very important update for this game, as they got us a great new thing for the ocean that was still very empty. Now we can spawn boats on the pier, which is pretty awesome. But let me show a bug now where we'll use this pirate ship here. To do it, you'll also need to get this military complex mansion. That's because it's the only place you can get a jet in the game. Wait, is that Karen? She's also holding up a sign calling me ugly? Why are you doing this?
It's because anyone that's watching this video needs to leave their likes and subscribe to the channel.
Don't worry, Karen. My subs are always awesome, and I know they'll like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Alright, goodbye then.
See ya, Karen. Let's focus back on the secret I want to show. As I said, this mansion is the only one that lets you get a jet, so you'll need both the premium and the estates pass for this one. With that, you'll be able to grab this jet, which is the fastest vehicle in all of Brookhaven. Now that we have it, we make our way over to the pier we were before with the pirate ship we got. Here we'll need to slow down and keep ourselves pretty close to it. Then you position it this way so it can get near to the ship. Whenever we're close like that, we'll be able to even move it around like this. I'm not sure our method will work properly with the ship, but let's try to raise it up. And it didn't work! For this one to work properly, we're gonna need this other pirate ship, which is a whole lot bigger than the other. Let's then make our way into the jet again. Time to do exactly like we did before with the other. Just get inside of it, even if I'm doing it wrong. There we go. We made it inside. This is good. So in theory, we just need to go up. Look at that! We can literally fly with the ship now. Dude, this is awesome! We can now use the jet to fly around with a whole pirate ship now. How far can we take it? Oh, it just disappeared? Brookhaven must have fixed the bug a bit, but you can clearly see that it works. Before we could take the ship pretty far, like over at the streets and stuff. You couldn't pilot it, but it was fun. Another fun fact about this pier is that some time ago, I made a video on the channel where I was making my very own Brookhaven update where I also added a pier. At the time, we didn't have anything like that, so I thought that would make the ocean a lot lot cooler. The most interesting part is that the video was from months ago, so I kinda made a good guess that they should add something like the pier we now have. You may not think I do, but I still have this map saved in Roblox. That's why I'm inside of it now with a bunch of my subs as well. Shout out to everyone. Sometimes I end up calling you guys to play like now, but there's tons of videos where I call you guys to experience these maps with me. And if you want to show up on the channel or just play with me, go follow my Roblox profile. It's at Nando YT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button and you'll be able to play with me and even show up on videos sometimes. With that said, follow me so I can show you the map that predates the new pier in Brookhaven. I also feel like mine is a whole lot better than the one we got in the game. Since here we also have some jets, I'm just not sure if it's actually functional or not. Well, looks like it can surely be driven around. Dude, it actually flies around. We can even drive through the new pier I added. Oh, I think it hit the ground too hard there. Not sure what happened there, but it blew up. But beyond just those. Whoa, this doesn't seem very safe at all. Please be careful with those planes as their maintenance has not been done in a while. Let me grab this little plane here. This one I already tried and I know it's good. Look at that! We're flying around! This is so cool! This update I made came with a bunch of new home lots for people to get because this side of Brookhaven is mostly always empty, so that's why I added a bunch of new stuff around it. I put Mr. Brookhaven's house on this side as I had to make room for those houses, so that was good. Time to land. I just need to be careful not to blow it up. It didn't work out as I imagined. What is happening with these planes I got? They're all blowing up on me. I'm not even gonna pilot those anymore. I'll just walk there as it's safer. Over this way is where we'll find the pier that I told you guys about. There's tons of stuff in here. One of them is this sign warning about dangerous sharks around this area. You can see them over there. Wait, are they just kissing? That's so cute. Didn't know they found love. Better to keep away from the couple. They're a bit shy. I'm back at the pier again. Here I got this little balloon machine that you just touch and you'll get yourself a balloon. Even if for some reason it doesn't go straight up. I also added these little carts. You just need to click the button, get into it, and click the arrows to go through the roller coaster. I'm trying to press it, but it doesn't want to go. Oh, now it's going. Seems like it does work, but it always does these little stops, so it's pretty damn slow for that. As I said before, this map still needs some repairs. We also got this totally free soda machine. We can get this one with quite an awesome face on it, and it's also a real drink. We can just click on it and we'll drink it all. There's also these restrooms, both male and female ones, of course. What else do we have over this way? Wait, what's happening to this guy? Why is it dancing on the ground? A ton of people are dancing here as right in front of here there's this whole party stage with some dope tunes being made. We also have this tube man that dances like crazy. And right beside him we got this horse that just decided to bug out right now. It's supposed to be dancing. For sure, if this were added into actual Brookhaven, it would be a way better update than what we got. There's not even half of what we have there. It ends up making it a bit boring. As you guys might have known, there's trains around Brookhaven. But if we're being more specific, it's a metro. The problem is that this thing doesn't really work. That's why in today's video, I created a Brookhaven full of trains. For those that have been playing the game for a while, you probably know Brookhaven's metro. This metro has been in the game for quite a while, but it's still pretty boring. Here we can get into it and all that regular stuff. You can even go to try and pilot it, or at least pretend you are doing that. Since it doesn't really move around, these things on the wall are just little animations that are on loop in this room. You'll always see them. Just so you understand, we can find the metro inside this big black shape. It's surely not going anywhere, but a good thing is that it's useful still whenever you get a set inside of it. Here you'll find these 4 buttons for you to teleport to Lake Madison or even other places. As you click any, your screen will darken and you'll show up on the other station. In this case, it's Lake Madison. Here's the sitch. You weren't taken until here. You just teleported with a little fade to black. So beyond it being pretty boring, it's just not real. It's just a black shape with a metro inside of it. So you have an idea how this would look like. I logged into Brookhaven Tram. That's the actual name of the game. Would you be interested in learning why? You probably understand that this is a Brookhaven with trains. Right here we have some teleports that take us to places in town with all types of machinery. Beyond that, there's also tons of buses we can use to make our way to the train stations. Let's start by using a bus like this. Just need to know how to enter. I'm driving it now. The subs just need to come with so I can take them. We may just need to be a bit careful to not bug out. The subs are already in, so let's make our way to the train station already. Hope they're worth it. They're right over here, so come on, guy. You can leave the bus now and get ourselves a train. Is this one any good though? Can it go fast or not? I'm still not sure, but I'll get another as it doesn't seem to work. This one seems pretty good. Let's see what we can do with it. A bunch of controls appeared down here. I'm just not sure which one turns this on. I'll just press them until it works. Whoa, we're going. Dude, someone put a bus right in front of the train. At least we can keep going now, just as normal. And it's out of the track. Guess we'll need another train, since that one got fully bugged out. Let's try this here. This one's pretty promising. Come in, guys, and we'll have a good time. The trains are working well. We got all the subs in as well. And if you want to also play with me or show up on videos, go follow my Roblox profile. It's at Nando YT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button, and everything I just told you will be possible to you. We're getting a stroll around the whole city, but by train this time, which is awesome. This thing is real fast. I may even be able to make it go faster, but we don't want it to go off the rail, so let's be careful. Whoa! Who put a train in our way? For sure our train is done for now. It doesn't want to move anymore after that crash. It's even floating. Guess we're gonna have to abandon our train. It's not useful for us anymore. But that's practically it. This is how Brookhaven tram looks. There's tons of locomotives and vehicles all around the map for you to try out. Now it's time to make my very own Brookhaven with trains for all the subs. Just got into Roblox Studio, which lets me modify Brookhaven and add the trains we want. For that, we'll use this rail pack that comes with tons of rails we can use to make the trails all around town if need be. These are the rails we'll be using in our Brookhaven. Later, we'll need to see if they're not gonna make us go out of rail or what. Here's the first train we'll be trying out. I'm not sure if it's drivable, but we'll figure that out later. First, we need to place it right at the middle for it not to go off. Logged into the game, so let's try this before calling in all the subs. I'm trying to get inside, but I can't find a way in. What now, guys? There's really no button to open this door up? I added this other train as well, but it seems to be doing worse than the other. Are you kidding me? I got another train. It's that one right there. Let's see it. Wait a minute. Why is it just driving on its own? Looks like he just ran away from me, since that train isn't functional, as you can see by all the parts of it on the ground. So let's try adding a way simpler train. At this side of the map, you'll find this little train here. You just need to get inside of it. We'll wait for the subs for a bit. Let's hope this one works. As you can clearly see, it's a way simpler train we have, with the classic Roblox texture and all. Let's try this out and see if we can keep going. Seems to be going pretty well. It's probably just going real slow because of how many people are inside of it. I'll just run away from those guys. Just stay there and leave me alone. Now on this side, there's another one of these trains without anyone else to bug it out for us. That works. Looks like all the people inside really did complicate the trip. Maybe go with a smaller group next time. Maybe even just one person. For now, it works pretty nicely. In practice, I think I'll have to approve this one, even if there's far better ones. So we can do an incredible railroad with all these rails we found here. All we need to do now is put these things around the streets so the train's able to go all around the city. To test it out just in case, I'll get this train engine. I've heard it works, so we'll try it. It's supposed to follow the rails pretty well, so let's see if it'll turn in this curve. We started out well. The train didn't just crumble into pieces like the last one we got. Just need to jump up here and get into the pilot's seat. Look at that! We're actually going forward here. It surely passed our first test. Now we have to see if it's gonna pass the curve right there. We're there now. Will we curve with it? Oh, it didn't work. It just stopped working on it. Looks like this train business may be a bit of work. Some time has passed and now I got a brand new train for us. It should work, as this is called the best train in all of Roblox. Got into it. Now I go into the pilot seat like that. From here, we just need to keep going forwards, and it should follow the railroad. It's doing well right now. Is this one gonna actually curve around here? Dude, it actually did it. This train actually works, guys. Awesome. So this is gonna be our train. For a big boy like that one, we're gonna need tons of rails around town. So this may take a little bit. Even more since I plan on putting it all over the map, so we're able to go everywhere only by train. While I'm putting this railroad up, there'll be some of your comments from the previous video with the pumpkin emoji. And if you want to show up on the next video, just write the train emoji in the comments below. Just so our map doesn't look too empty, I'll also get some train stations to boot. The first one will be right here. You'll wait on this spot for your wagon. Actually, let me get this other one, as it has its own benches for the subs to wait for the train. That looks cool. Now on this part that's still a car street, we totally need to get those train signals like this one. Let's put it right over here. This is very important for the safety of the townspeople. I'll also get a metro station that's a whole lot different. It's a very large station. Over this way, I want to get more of these train signals. Then on the side that will finish the road, I'll get another train station for where the train is gonna stop at. That's very important for the safety of our clients. This side of Brookhaven tends to be emptied, so I'll put some restaurants over here for anyone that has to do a little stop to eat. It's important we have them as we don't want any hungry customers. We want their bellies full and smiles wide. Look at this Roblox restaurant here. It seems delicious to me. Something that'll surely look incredible is if we made a whole tunnel for it. Metros and trains most of the time have to go through tunnels, which are pretty narrow. It's surely gonna give a more realistic look to our game. A lot more like real life. Just join into a public server with some subs already with me as well. They're getting into the train. Then let's open up the doors so all of them can make their way inside. I'll wait for a bit more as some people are still joining the game. In a little bit, we'll go test this train with tons of people inside, just like these guys. Even Pommy from the Digital Circus is here. That's the way we'll see if this train is good or not. Alrighty, a ton of people showed up both on the game and on the train. This is already a mess inside. At least they're seated and waiting for me. It's time to close the doors. There we go. We can now make our way forwards to grab even more people at the other stations. Looks like our train signal is down, so we'll need to wait a bit. Since it's closed, we'll need to click that button so it opens up for us. We did it! Thanks to whoever pressed it for us. Let's continue. We're already getting into this dark tunnel to start. This is surely claustrophobic for me, but we'll be out in a bit. It's gonna be alright. I have to go slower on the curves. We don't want it to go off the rails. For now, everything is doing well. Let's look inside to see if they're all seated. They surely are. And now we found our first station. This is just really fun to me. It should totally be in the actual game. It would be incredible. How are the people inside doing? They seem to be enjoying the train just as well. That's kind of weird. There's even a weird blonde Nando back there. Anyways, let's keep making our way. It went out of the rail there, but we're still okay. Here are those restaurants that we got. That's nice. Looks like we made it to our first pit stop on the road. We need to eat. Is there anything yummy in McDonald's we can find? There's surely some pastries here. They even have macarons. They're delicious. Back here, we'll find sodas, burgers, fries, all that fast food that doesn't look as tasty as the pastries. Then let's have a look at the Roblox restaurant. Right beside it, surely its main rival. Just open this up, and here we are inside the Roblox restaurant. Come in and close the door. Don't leave this open for anyone. What do we have here in the back? Oh, it's just the outside and nothing else. Sadly, this place doesn't have any food. Maybe this will come in their next update? I already posted 3 videos talking about the latest Brookhaven update here in the channel, where they modified the grocery store, the auto shop, and a lot more. But today I'll be showing secrets from the newest update that no one noticed. So yeah, guys, with this new update came more secrets, and we'll be seeing them all now. Even our boy Bacon is right here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Nando?
What are you doing over there, buddy? Why are you in front of the grocery store?
I'm actually really sad right now.
Wait, what happened to you, buddy?
They removed the grocery store that was a part of my childhood. That's really sad.
I guess you're right. Brookhaven updated and changed everything inside of it. Every part of the structure and how it looked before has been fully removed and changed. That can be kind of sad, as the way it looked is a staple of Brookhaven for years, and it's now gone forever. But as I said, guys, the game was updated with more secrets, and one of them is right inside of Rockstar. This one's easy to do. Wait, is Karen right here? What are you doing here, Karen?
I've heard that the like and subscribe button seems to be bugged.
Wait, is it seriously bugged? You guys gotta try to leave your likes and subscribe to the channel to test it out. Tell me in the comments if it's really bugged out or not. I really hope it isn't, but let's focus on these secrets. This first secret tells of a secret portal inside this mirror. It may not look like it, but that's actually true. Because if we go in front of the mirror and you're playing on a computer, just click the E key and you'll be teleported straight into the bank. Sadly, I don't think it works on mobile, only if you're playing on the computer. That bug only works because on the bank you can see that there's this option that lets you sit on this desk. So being in front of the mirror lets you be in range to teleport and sit right there. You can probably do that anywhere near these things. So if I try behind this wall, look at that. It worked! If that's the case, it should work in tons of places. Let me see if I can find any interactable place to do that. Maybe inside the school? I think the principal's room has one right on his desk. That's right! So we should probably be able to do this bug against this wall? Well, it doesn't seem to have worked this time. But if we use the outside windows, we should probably do it. And I was right! Comment down below if any of you already knew about this bug. In one of the last videos, I showed the coffin bug inside the church, where we're teleported beneath the ground inside of it. And as we jump from there, we should show up into the storage room of the grocery store. There's a crazy thing about this bug that I have to show you all. Wait, someone seems to be buying some stuff here. I gotta help them out. So I got into my uniform just to help this woman right quick. Looks like she already paid with her card, so that's perfect. She can already go out with her purchases, so we have another satisfied customer. Anyways, let me show you guys the secret in the storage room I was talking about. As you all know, the church is right above this room with the coffin and all. Now if we get a ladder and then go up into one of these boxes, we'll be able to see the coffin right on top of us like we already saw before. Another fun fact is that we can write anything that we want in it. So I'll just write Nando, for example, and my name will be written in it just like we did. I didn't even try this, but maybe if we use the hammer to break the ceiling from here, we'd be able to see the coffin right there. Let me jump to one of these walls. There we go. You can see the coffin is just right there, which is quite weird when you think about it. Maybe the weirdest part is how it all looks beneath the church now, with no floor and sign anymore. The other players are gonna be so confused when they see that. Let me break this wall as well. It's gonna be necessary. With that, we're able to see the coffin fairly easily. So here's what we're gonna do now. We'll be clicking the funeral button so you guys can understand exactly what it does with the coffin. Let's click the button and... Why did I just grab a book? Okay, now we're in the right place. You can clearly see that the coffin just teleports between these two locations. So that's basically the mechanic of how the funeral button works. Another fun fact from this update are these two little sandwiches they added at the new deli. Before this update, the item wasn't in the grocery store, but something you probably didn't know about is that those sandwiches were already in the game a long time ago, like in this older version I'm playing right now. For some reason, my character is really bugged out in this one. I'm not really sure why, but let's focus on what I want to show you guys. As you can see, this place was a lot simpler before the update. It also looked like it had far less stuff than now. Remember those sandwiches I was talking about? They were here before, but you'd find them inside these fridges. Later on, it was fully removed, and then on this update, they decided to bring it back into the grocery store. This place also already had a little storage room before, but it was far smaller and simpler with only 2 boxes inside of it. Beyond that, it also had this lever to turn the lights on and off, which did look pretty weird in my opinion. So guys, I was strolling around the game when I found Lewis. He's a fan of the channel, so shout out to him. He even told me he's happy. So another shout out to you, buddy. Hey Lewis, let's go check out this party at house number 11. It's probably gonna be cool. Our sub even seems to have some premium cars. That's so cool. We're surely gonna arrive at the party in style. This is gonna be perfect. So this is where the party is happening. What's up everyone? How are you doing? This party is awesome. Everyone seems to be in their pajamas. That's really cute. We gotta get our dance on now. This is gonna be one awesome party. Wait, apparently this party is only for girls? Are you serious? If you're gonna exclude me, you're gonna get it. For some vengeance, I'll blow up their safe. But I gotta do it fast before they just ban me. Oh, hello! I was just stealing all of your money. Nothing much. But that's only because you girls don't want me to show up at your party. The secrets of this new update don't stop there. I've heard there's more awesome stuff we can do inside the grocery store. First, you'll need to use the IDs on the screen right now. You're gonna need all of them. It's simple to use. You just go into the avatar editor and put each of them right here on this block. As you use those, you'll have this jump that lets you do these front flips in the air. And apparently, there's a bug right against these fridges that lets you fly infinitely. Maybe flying is too much. It's more of a jump. We just need to jump right in the middle of these two. So let's try it out. It's kind of hard to do, but we gotta continue trying to do it. This isn't exactly working as I want. Whoa! It worked! Are you seeing this? So this is the bug I was talking about. If you use that animation, you're gonna keep spinning in the air forever, which looks really funny to me. That's the bug I wanted to show. I'm calling it the infinite sonic spin bug. Please get me out of here, Lewis. Oh, he actually took me out. Thank you so much. I bet none of you knew that this bug even existed. I also found another bug that has nothing to do with the update, but I bet you're gonna like it. First, you go into the vehicles tab and grab this one right here, which is the excavator. Then you'll need a victim. victim, which this time is gonna be our boy Lewis. By the way, if any of you guys want to play with me or show up like him, just follow my Roblox profile. It's at Nando YT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button, and you'll be able to join any public game I play and even show up on videos from time to time. You probably already know that this excavator doesn't really work, and what I mean by that is, if we use the button to move the bucket to scoop someone, it doesn't work as intended, because there is no collision on it at all, so you can just go through it if you want. Now if you go to the inventory and then into the prop box, if we go into this category and grab this bench right here, we can see it right on the bucket of the excavator like this. Having that item in the bucket will now let us do something whenever we excavate with it, since if you now aim it towards your victim, like I'll do with our boy Lewis, whenever you use it again, you'll actually be able to capture the person you were aiming at, even if it didn't work that time. Let me try this again. There we go! Perfect! So with that, we made the bucket of the excavator work, and now we can carry some people around as we always wanted to do. That can work with tons of items, like a couch, a chair, anything a player can sit on will work for this. And whenever you use the button, it'll work. It's also really funny how the subs look when it moves. Just look at them just going head first into the pavement. That's gotta hurt. It's surely both funny and interesting, so do test that out of your own game. Wait a minute, what just happened with my bucket? I think this is not something normal that can happen. What's going on? Is it still working though? Dude, why does this still work? For some reason the excavator just bugged out and the arm went upside down. I can still press the button and it tries to do it even if on the contrary. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's surely funny. Have you ever imagined how the Brookhaven stores would look with other colors? That's what I did, and in this video I also showed some new secrets from the latest update of Brookhaven. If you've been playing Brookhaven for a while, you know about all the themes we can use in the game. By using these we can modify the map in quite a few interesting ways. For example, this theme that makes the map all dirty and abandoned as if some apocalyptic happened. Wait, I meant apocalypse. Kinda like some zombies attacked the city and they had to evacuate everyone out, turning it into a ghost town. You can even see that inside the stores it's all dirty and scary. It surely spooks me out. And when I'm recording the video, the theme is working just right, even inside the new parts of the map. Or maybe not, since it seems to stop right on this threshold, as you can see. Probably because of this new update, they must have forgotten to update these themes. But from this line, we can see how much bigger the grocery store is now compared to before. But they really need to fix that then. That texture shouldn't be bugged only here, but also over here at the new auto mall. Since they didn't update it, the auto mall is completely bugged. Just look at this thing right here. As you can see, they have this kind of dirt in the middle of nowhere like it's floating, which makes no logical sense at all. Not only inside here, but the garage also gets affected by this dirt line as well. That is the only spot though, as inside it's as pristine as ever, which is weird. Even the outside hasn't been messed with. Most of it is still clean. This is also the threshold of how much the auto shop grew, as it really only came up to this line before, and they ended up adding this whole back part, which does look incredible in my opinion. Let's go ahead and see the other remodeled stores to see if they're suffering the same bug. On the back it all seems normal. It still goes to the end of the floor as it should. What about the second floor? Oh, that doesn't look right. Let me use the card then. There it is. The texture is still used on the floor like before. That moss sure looks gross. What about Rockstar? How does it look in here? The moss seems to go into it as normal, so the texture doesn't seem to have bugged out in here as well. They probably only need to add the texture into the changing room, as it's completely clean. Let's test some other themes and see if they're bugged or not. Wait, is that a flying bee I see before me? Hello? Are you good?
I only came to tell you that whoever's watching this video didn't leave a like or subscribe to the channel.
Well, alright then. Thank you very much. Guys, you gotta leave your likes on the video and subscribe to the channel. Those things help me out a ton. We gotta break the like record, so leave all of them down below. Another theme that bugged out in this new update is the Japanese one. This one, as the name says, makes the Brookhaven map look like a Japanese town, which gives it such a nice charm. Everything is Japan themed, even the signs are in Japanese now. Comment down below if any of you want to go to Japan. Looks like the theme does change the grocery store. You can see the kanji on some of the signs, but some of the new signs haven't changed yet. They're still just in English, so they do have something to fix here. Now if we go to the auto shop, you'll see how cute it already looks. It's surely different, with even more signs around it. It's probably written auto mall up there, but in Japanese. What about inside? Oh, I guess it did bug out just a little bit. There's a literal floating sign in the middle of the building. That for sure doesn't make sense to be in here, so surely it's another bug with this theme. Brookhaven should fix that up. Maybe even decorate the inside with some Japanese ornaments that would give it some much needed charm. Now over at Brookhaven Bank, everything is written in Japanese as usual. Rockstar has the signs right as well, but inside there doesn't seem to have the same change. These Brookhaven themes are really nice, but it would be even cooler if we could modify the buildings in the game, so we could paint them the colors we'd like and make them like we want. So that's what we'll do today, starting with the auto mall. To do that, we're gonna use this secret item, the magic cube. That's what's going to let us do these alterations. With the magic cube, I can change the color of anything, like making this line green, for example. Since the strip is green, we could paint the neon LEDs the same color. Doesn't that give it a nice touch? I'll be doing that as I think this place is too red for me. Green would make it look a lot better, so that's what I'll do. Let me get this side as well. Can't forget about that. These parts that are a bit darker will get a darker green, of course. Then continue inside. Oh, almost forgot about how important these lifts are. If this thing is green, it's surely gonna pop out a lot more than before, don't you think? I actually like this green a lot. I think that it's looking great. Almost forgot a little thing. You guys already know the gate, and it does have red details on it. So of course we're gonna make it green so it matches everything. Maybe the button too? Yeah, I think that's good. And there we have it. This is the new Brookhaven Auto Mall. It's all nice and green now. What do you guys think? Do you prefer green or red? I actually think it looks better green. I think it makes it look more lively in my opinion. Now that I'm saying that, I may paint it another color just in case it looks better otherwise. Since a lot of my subs are girls, I'm gonna try to see how the auto mall would look in pink. I finished it off, and this is how the auto mall looks with everything painted pink. I really like how this came out. It looks so cool like that. So go into the comments and comment down below which one you prefer. Are you on the green team or in the pink team? I do like both of them. They gave the place some newly obtained charm. So comment below and we'll see who wins, either green or pink team. It's now time to start modifying the grocery store. As you know, the grocery store looks like this now. So I'm thinking about starting with some blue. I'm not sure if this is gonna look good in here or if it's gonna call too much attention to it. But let's try it out. Can we paint the glass? Oh, we can! We have some beautiful blue glass now. I didn't know that was even possible. Let's paint some other stuff like the fridges and of course the other glasses after that one. Looks like these boxes are also paintable. So let me get those blue strips into them for some style. What if the whole floor is blue too? Okay, that may be too much blue. Let's take that out. To finish it off, we can paint the wall from the outside to the same shade. We want it to match everything, of course. And there you have it. This is how our grocery store looks with a nice blue coat of paint. It kinda looks like a boy's grocery after that. Kinda like those places where only boys are permitted. I'm not sure why this reminds me of that, but I do like that result a lot. So why don't we paint it for the girls now? Maybe some pink is gonna look real nice. One of the coolest things we can paint are these glass cases. It looks so pretty when we make it pink too. Now our grocery has been fully painted pink. Just look at how it is inside now. It's all pink. Right now it's not for boys, but for our girls this time. Maybe for that to look even better, we could use some of those themes. In that case, I mean this theme here. This one surely gives the map some charm. Gives it a bunch of these pink pastel colors. But surely the best part is the big heart they put on top of the grocery store. Ain't that cute? Maybe I could have painted it with this salmon pink color they use in this map. That would surely look a whole lot better. It's finally time to work on the bank as well as Rockstar. I'm thinking about some purple for the bank. That would surely look nice. Purple has to be one of my favorite colors. I think it always looks so good. And it may look even better in the bank? I'm still not sure. It may look weird, but it could also be really cool. Let's start making some of these details purple then. Wait, it's bugging out on me a bit. Why am I not able to get this wall? All I can get is this little strip on the side. What about the stairs? Can I get that? I'm really not sure why they're not letting me paint these. What about the floor then? Oh, that actually looks pretty nice. Let's make our way up here. Oh yeah, almost forgot it's close up, but we can still start by painting these walls purple as well. I need to grab the green card. Can't forget that. Now let's come here and paint this part as well. And we'll start with the vault. I think only the wall of it is good. The rest I'll leave as normal. The floor too. We can't leave one floor purple and the other not, but apparently the game doesn't let us for some reason. So this is how the bank came out. I really liked how it looks. The color purple surely gave it some much needed charm. And I'm glad we could make the bank look real nice with our new tool. You're probably asking yourself, why is there a bunch of school buses and a ramp behind me? It's because in today's video, I'll be breaking world records inside of Brookhaven.
Nando, the first record you gotta break is one of the greatest. You'll have to do this ramp jump.
Well, I already told you I'm not that good with these kinds of tricks you're talking about. But that's alright. First, I'll try to do this with the taxi cab. I'm not sure why I have a feeling that this one would be good for these tricks. To start, we need to take it over to the end of town. Since that's the case, I'm going to mess with these settings a bit. From here, we're as far as possible. Just need to put it in the right place. We're at max speed, so let's make our way there and see if we'll beat the record. Are we actually gonna do it? Let's see this. Whoa! This is crazy! Did you guys see that? I even came out on my feet. I'm not even good at these tricks, but that was incredible. I did so well.
Nando, now you need to break the record for the biggest avatar in Brookhaven.
So I need to become gigantic. I already did that once, but it wasn't inside the original, but in one of those copies that let me use admin commands. How am I supposed to do this, Jeff?
If you want this trophy, you're gonna have to find your way to do that.
Well, alright, guess we'll try it. The max avatar speed here is 1. We can't go higher than that. But going into the Roblox avatar editor, we still have the body type slider all the way up. And whenever we update our avatar, you'll see that we are taller than we were before already. So what's up, Jeff? That's surely enough to break this record here.
Of course not, you're still far from doing that. Anyone with half a brain would be able to do that.
Jeff's right about that. I need to try something else to win this one. Another idea I had was to use a giant character's parts, like this minotaur looking thing here. Maybe with that we'll get a lot bigger. Look at that! We're so much taller already. I still feel like we can make this even better. We do have some big legs and torso, but a bigger head would help out a ton as well. My small little one won't be helpful. Maybe getting a larger one would be the best way to do this. So let's search around for big head. We'll probably find a really big one on this list. What about this one? Oh, that made us so much bigger already. You can clearly see the difference with the camera. This is practically double the size of my regular head. This feels like the tallest avatar we can have inside of Brookhaven. So let's see what Jeff thinks about it.
Wow, Nando, you actually broke that record too. You're literally 3 times my size.
What kind of message is Whoa! I guess Brookhaven doesn't like characters as big as that one. Good thing we were able to beat the record before that.
Now it's gonna be the hardest record of all time.
If the last one was already hard, I can't imagine how this one will go.
Your next record is getting 50 players to play Brookhaven at the exact same time.
Wait! But that's literally impossible! Everyone knows that the maximum number of players able to be in a server is only 21.
I don't care. If you want this trophy, you're gonna have to make it happen.
Alright, Jeff, I'll find a way to do that. As I said before, the maximum number of people able to play on the same server is only 21 players. And sadly, not even inside a private server you can try to increase the amount of people inside, which means that this record should be practically impossible to break. But that's because you didn't think about this. As you all know, I've already made tons of Roblox games that you guys have seen in the channel before. Whenever you make a game inside of Roblox, you can manually choose the amount of players that can go into your game. This is 50, but if you want to know, the max amount is actually 200, so that's what we'll do. You must be saying, that isn't really Brookhaven, so it won't work out, and you won't be able to beat the record. But of course it is still Brookhaven. The map is just an older version even before the Halloween update came out. Something I'll have to add just to make sure I win is this sign to tell us how many players are online right now. Just got into it, and we can already see that 2 players are online now, which is both me and this guy right here, probably a subscriber. Now I'm gonna have to call over a bunch of the subs to see if we can beat this record together. After a little bit of time has passed, we already have 42 players online, so just look at how many people got into it. This is crazy! And if any of you watching want to be a part of these crazy things I do, you should follow my Roblox profile. It's at Nando YT. Just click the 3 little dots and then the follow button, and you'll be able to do play with me and even show up on videos from time to time. Look at how many people we got in here. A shout out to everyone that came over to help. We're still at 42 players online simultaneously, so we already beat the Brookhaven maximum by double. It would be awesome to go to 100 players. Would we be able to do that? A lot of time has passed, and we're almost at 100. We're already at 98 over here. This is madness. It even started to bug out because of how many there are. Hopefully they didn't explode the cell phone of anyone playing this. Wait! We got 100 players! We went above and beyond that record. Surely this is one of the most insane records ever seen by any Brookhaven player. I may wait just a while longer, just in case more people get in and we maybe go up to 150 or even 200. But you can never be sure if the subs cell phone is gonna be able to handle that many players. After a long while, we already went up to, well, right now it's 130, but I'm sure we were able to get to 150 players. I'm sure nobody was ever able to get as far as this. Never even seen a YouTuber try to do something like this. It's actual madness. After watching the video back, I got our final number, which was 148 players online at the same time. We weren't able to get any more, probably since the map with that many people is quite heavy for everyone's little cell phone.
Congratulations, Nando. You did it. You totally broke the 50 players record in Brookhaven.
Oh yeah, it's only 50. I literally got almost triple that. I bet that no one will be able to beat this in their life.
All right, Nando, so your next record is to slide down the biggest water slide of all time.
That's so easy, Jeff. You probably mean this water slide right here. I can just go here and there, record broken.
No dummy, anyone can do that.
Well, alright, so I have another idea. If we go over to the mansions and get this one right here. This is one of the only mansions with a water slide, where we have this one that slides us all the way down to the pool. Alrighty, Jeffy, that one was surely a lot bigger than the other, right?
Yes, it was, Nando.
So does that mean I broke the record? That was so easy.
No, of course not. You'll need to do something better than that.
Something better? Then I have an idea. I just logged into another Brookhaven map that I've made. It's from the video on your screen right now. Here we have a bunch of slides. The first one is over at the school. We just need to go over here. Whoa! I just slipped on a banana peel. After going to the back and climbing up this ladder, we'll find our first slide, which is the $1 slide. As is expected, it's the worst slide of all time. It just threw us back into the ground. At least we didn't fall into the dumpster. That would have been worse. We won't be using that water slide since it's too small for what we need. The most expensive and biggest one we have here is the one right up there. If I'm not mistaken, it costs around $1 million? I'm not sure myself, but with this portal we'll be able to go up into it. Just need to click this button and just look at that. This is actually the $10 million water slide, which is the most expensive of them all. It's also the tallest slide of all time. This is what's gonna help us break that record we need. But first I want to get a little drink in me. I think this one fits me just right. We can now start going down to break that record. Here we go. We're almost at the end. How can this slide be so big? We can literally see the whole city from down here. Now we're going down. We stopped at the island. Wait, maybe stop is not the right word. I think we should have broken the record by now. But let's check it with our buddy Jeff.
There we go, Nando. You actually did it this time. Your next challenge is to try and get a house in as little time as possible.
That feels real easy, since I can just teleport over to them and all that.
You're not allowed to do that here. You'll need to run. But you can get a house, an apartment, even a motel room if you want.
Now that made it very interesting. In that case, the fastest place would probably be over at the motel. Actually, the apartments are closer to spawn, so I feel like they'll be closer.
All you need to do is reset your character and you can start.
Alright, it's time to put my speed to the test. Just reset my character, and the time will start as soon as I respawn. So we need to run real fast. We need to get an apartment as fast as possible. Oh gosh, I forgot to delete my mansion. I totally forgot I had it. Now my time is certainly ruined. At least I got it in the end, and the time I got is on the screen right now, which is pretty bad. I fumbled it all.
That was terrible. Just try again.
Turn on the timer and we're off. Now I'm sure I'm gonna get it. And I got it. That has to be the fastest time anyone has ever gotten. I'm sure of it.
Good one, Nando. You actually got it this time. Here's a banana for your troubles.
Well, alright. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, Nando, your next challenge is another timed one. You have to steal someone's safe as fast as possible.
Alright, Jeff, but can I choose my own house?
Of course, the record is open to any house in the game. Just be quick.
If that's the case, I need to find a house with the fastest safe we can grab inside. Maybe the trailer would be a good pick. It's not even in a secret passage. It's right there in the open for us. With that said, we'll grab our C4 and get ready to do this. Let's do this! 3, 2, 1, go! We gotta do this quickly. I know it's not gonna take any time at all to do it. Wait! It bugged out on me. I'll have to grab it again. Let's blow it up once more. Perfect! We got it! Jeff, buddy, I think I took too long this time.
For sure you did. That was horrible.
Alrighty then. Let me try it once more. 3, 2, 1, go! We need to be careful this time not to bug it out again. Oh! I got it! Now I'm sure of it, Jeff. I totally broke the record this time.
You're right. You did it flawlessly.
Awesome! We did it.
That was easy peasy. Now your next record to break is to rob a random person's safe as fast as possible.
A random player? I guess that's gonna be a little bit harder. Just got into a public server and here we have a house, but I'm not sure if her safe is easy to get or not. I know that the treehouse has quite an easy safe to steal. Apparently they're from Argentina as well. So let's go grab the sleeping bag as well. Timer is up. We can start going up and steal that safe. Oh, they locked it up. We're gonna have to use the sleeping bag. There's still the stairs to go up, but now we're finally at the bedroom to blow his safe up. It was harder than I thought, but I actually did it. My record wasn't that good. It actually took quite a while to do it. Hey, Jeffy, I think I got it this time.
Oh yeah? You totally didn't.
Wait, what do you mean?
The best record of all time was only 1 second.
You gotta be kidding me. That's impossible. They had to be hacking.
Stop crying, bud. It isn't gonna change anything.
I guess we won't get them all this time.
But look here, Nando. Even if you didn't break all the records, you still broke a ton, so you know what you deserve?
The trophy?
Of course not. I can get you a hamburger, though.
So just a burger. Alright, I guess. At least it's better than the banana I got before. In today's video, I showed secret places around Brookhaven. From some pretty simple to other super secret ones. First thing I'm gonna show is something anyone playing this game for a year must know. Basically, if you jump on the top of this bunk bed, you'll end up on a secret vent system. This place is a way for any people jailed at the station have an actual escape route out of there. But that isn't the weirdest thing. There's actually a secret passage right here. You'll find this strange room with a picture of this FBI agent that's been missing for a while. This white stick down there as well as something behind here, which is a secret blue card that helps us with even more secrets. The place we need to go to is right beside Lake Madison. Here at Brookhaven's Electric, there's this cabin that's all locked, and the only way to get in here is to use the blue card from the station. Holding it will just open it up for us. We have this screen that prompts us to put a password, as well as these two levers on the other side. But the police station secrets don't stop there, because you can see there's mostly a wall in this ladder. You normally can only use it to go up to the helicopter and fly around. There's a secret passage that you can only open up here at the gas station. Right beside its food mart, we'll find this secret laboratory on the mountain. A lot of stuff is in here, but what we need are these. Light up 1, 2, and 4. Now if we go back to the police station, we'll be able to finally go into a secret passage most people don't know about. You just need to go up the ladder and you'll see this open nook now. It wasn't open before, but it is now. Here there's also a film reel with a code for you to use in Brookhaven Cinema. This is the owner of Brookhaven's profile, Wolfpack, the guy that came up with this whole game. He actually left a secret message inside his map. All we need to do to find it is go to the yacht. Going over at this side of it, you can actually go into it, making you able to see inside the actual model of the yacht, as well as find the message he left right here. Wolfpack was here. That message was left by the game's own maker. Even if it doesn't look like a secret place, we need to find one to see it. Now for this one, we'll be needing the helicopter. Then take it to the edge of the map. Of course, we'll be going down below the map. There's tons of secret places we can find down here. One of those is this transparent platform. This is actually right below the game spawn. I really don't know why this circle is in here though, but it's cool that we can get on top of it. The weirdest part of this place is that thumbs up emoji over there. There's 3 more squares, but that's the only one with it. Is that another message left by the game's owner? If you can get right here where all this water is, you'll actually be able to swim around in this invisible pool. I think I actually never saw anyone show this place anywhere. And as I said before, right above us is Brookhaven's public pool. Now to get back into the map, you just need to place the bed right up here. That as you jump out of it will be back to the regular pool. Another cool place we can find down here is this red square on the water. If you didn't know, here is Lake Madison. And if you're able to station your jet somewhere like this. Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. It just bugged out and I can't get inside anymore. So if you can get yourself right on this platform, like that, we'll also be able to swim a bit. And here is still the same water of Lake Madison. It's kind of a secret lake if that makes sense. You still need to be careful as you can still go down and fall straight into the void always. Here we can find all sorts of secret nooks, like this other platform. And here is right next to the lake sign and this tree. For a new secret place I've discovered recently will need house number 24, but not exactly in the lot. We need to go down beneath here. If we go down this mountain hill, you'll find this little entrance right here. Here we can see everything that's below Brookhaven's map. Another little spot I found on the Easter update. You just put a bed here and you'll find another platform next to the void. It's a very small place to be, but maybe we could even live here. Well, I'm not sure who would, but it's possible. Now if we go back to the gas station, in its food mart, there's actually 2 secret places. First one is right up here where you can just hide yourself. Also over at this freezer, you can actually walk into it and find another secret room that's really cool. We also have a little nook inside this house. To find this one, we just need to go down into this room with the fish tank. If you put a bed right up against this wall, after getting through it, you'll find yourself in this floating room, which is another point to look out beneath the game's map. This big home also has a room that many don't know about. If you go into the pool, there's a corner that takes you to a new room. It's just a little place you can come hang out with the boys. Brookhaven's Great Arch also hides a secret. Going to the left base of this one, there'll be a secret door that's not activated yet, because to do that we need to go back into that laboratory and activate those same 3 buttons from before. Now going there will let us go into this little nook inside the floor. Here you'll find another one of those film reels with a code just like the one in the police station. The new hacker house also hides quite a lot. First of them being this ladder that lets you get inside easily, and the next ones I'll show we're able to find with the security cameras. Most of these places you already know, but there's 2 that are just a question mark inside this place. Expect that this is beneath the garage since I'm there. So anyway, the way to get there is down here, where we'll be able to grab this new blue card that you can use on the scanner in the bathroom that takes you to an already secret room. And if we use a ladder to jump onto these servers and then beyond, you'll find yourself in these dark rooms. Grab a flashlight. It'll help you see something in here. Just beyond a fake wall, we can already find the room beneath the garage. Here's the camera we've seen before. Now the other is just inside this wall, where you'll see some sort of elevator shaft, and finally be able to see yourself inside of it. Brookhaven's church is not what it looks like. This place is full of secrets galore. To start, we'll need a ladder in the middle and then a sleeping bag on the ceiling. As you lie down on it, you'll be able to see this secret attic place. It also has a pyramid crystal that has a light trail coming from it. And if you don't know much Brookhaven lore, this crystal was discovered by Mr. Brookhaven, the same man that founded the town. For the next secret location, we need to spawn in the coffin. Not just that, but keep spawning it and despawning until you lie while bugging inside of it. It actually worked. We're literally right beneath the church right now, which is where the coffin stays before you place it up there, which should count as a secret room, since it's a pretty hard bug to get working. There's a bunch more over at St. Luke's Hospital, but I bet that most of these you already know about. If you don't know, right behind this X-ray screen you can find a secret room with an overturned chair and all kinds of documents on a desk. There's even a cabinet that has a secret passage that's still blocked, since there's stuff we need to do to activate it. First we'll click this button beneath the desk. That'll teleport us to an even more secret-looking agency room. I think it's one of the most mysterious places in the game. Now if you go to this one and click the button on the stool, you'll be teleported over to Lake Madison, which is so weird. There's also the 2nd floor of the hospital that most people know about. It's this weird, dirty, and abandoned agency area. It for sure has been empty for a while, but it's weird to think they did things inside this place. There's even a zombie-looking thing inside this pod. We also have this paper that starts burning when you click on it. With that done, we can go back to that secret room and click on these papers until this sound chimes. That's just the first step to open up that little room. Next up, we'll go over to the barn. It may not look like much, but if we go up this ladder, you'll be able to find a button right on the top of this pillar, and it also makes a sound when you click it. Now we can finally go back to the hospital. Go back to that secret room with the cabinet from before, letting you finally go through this wall to find this, with a mysterious secret scalpel that is as you expected. Also makes that weird scary sound, making it another one of Brookhaven's secret places. In today's video, I played Brookhaven from tons of different countries, from Portugal's very own Brookhaven to even one from Ukraine. This Brookhaven is straight out of Poland. I'm actually really liking this one. It has a more realistic feel to its things. Look at all these textures. They're all over the map. There's also a lot of people playing it right now, so I guess it's kind of popular. You can see they modified quite a bit of stuff, like most things around spawn. Here we only have one picnic table, but it's full of some nice food for us. The public pool is over here, and it has a completely new diving board. Whoa! It still works like the other one. Are we able to do the same bug bug as the original here? Let's see about that. Oh, wait! It doesn't seem to work as I wanted it to. I'll try it again. Can I do any animations? It can take us pretty far, but it's not exactly how we wanted. We're the arcade and ice cream shop where there's a whole different store, which is some sort of supermarket they probably have in Poland. There's tons of stuff that should be items from there. It does have tons more stuff than the regular grocery store in Brookhaven. I like it. What about the cars? Are they any good? I'm trying to spawn them, but none seem to work. There we go. Looks like we can have a fire truck. It's the old model we had in Brookhaven. Sadly, I don't think I can get into it for some reason. Let me try and spawn another one in here. This one's nice. Whoa! We can actually drive around. It works just like in the game. Dude, what just happened to that guy? He just went flying. Are you good, my dude?
Nope.
It probably doesn't help that you're spinning like crazy. You're gonna get dizzy, dude. We can also spawn others like the school bus. Apparently, we can even use some normally premium cars, but for completely free. Come on, guys, get onto my bus and let's drive around town. Looks like it bugs us a little bit, though. Just look at how I'm sitting. I'm a part of the seat. With all these people, we can now see what this town has to offer us. This is the gas station. It looks so different. Dude, it's not the same at all. They even got their very own little mart in here. There's tons of stuff to buy here. So what do you guys want?
Bread. I want a bomb.
Guys, there's no bread or bomb in a gas station store. Something weird they have are these billboards. Look at this thing. Why do they have an ostrich right there? Even Brookhaven School has been changed. Just look at all those soccer players they have. They got everyone, even a Brazilian goalie. Did they try to make our boy namer?
What do you want, you clown?
Whoa! Are you getting angry at an NPC?
Are you talking trash about our nay? Your mama must smell like trash.
Dude, stop fighting like that. We also got a little noob enjoying a donut. Ain't that cute? There's even a whole playground. This is so fun. The slides even work. Oh, I fell a bit hard, but I'm still good. Looking around more, we can find a whole restaurant here. Never seen anything like this in Brookhaven. What do we have around here? Some plates full of yummy food. This place is well done for sure, but I think I still prefer some of the regular buildings.
Some coffee, please.
I want pizza.
The clients want pizza and coffee. Let's see if there's any of that in here. What am I gonna do? I only have these bottles over here that don't work for any of those.
You guys gotta have bombs in here.
Why would any place sell bombs? And why are you always asking for that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
What about nuclear bombs?
I think I quit my job after that one. This public is too crazy. Now we're inside a Brookhaven from Ukraine. We spawn right beside a Minecraft portal that takes us to the spawn of Brookhaven. But what's going on here? Is it some kind of military base? Whoa! I actually gave me the items as I touched them. Let me get everything they got then. They seem to be protecting this place quite a bit. Look at the way I'm holding this thing. It's so weird. I'll go back into the portal and see how the town's doing. Right on the police station, we have Ukraine's flag. Probably that one too. They also have some nice police cars. Up on the roof of this place, they even have uniforms. We also got this helicopter. I'm not sure if we can pilot it around though. I think it works. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we have luck with this police car? Oh yeah, we can actually drive around with it. Looks like we have a little market over here. And up there is a building I can't really recognize. Is it a base of some sort? Actually, it looks more like a town hall kind of situation. What do we have inside? Just some doors. This is literally just another exit. I just realized how many things I have in my inventory. Here's some giant cheese for me to eat. Potatoes. This Doritos looking thing. There's even hot milk. We got sushi, watermelon, a bunch of stuff. Even this thing that I really don't understand. Is this car fast? Whoa, that was nice. At least this one's good. But what happened to Lake Madison? It looks like it just dried up. Even the camp that we normally have here disappeared. Apparently, this Brookhaven is for Cristiano Ronaldo. I know that he isn't exactly a country. It's probable that this one's from Portugal, since he actually lives there. It also looks kind of realistic. Just look at the mood up there. We even have a phone we can use. So is this thing actually functional at all? Whoa, look at that. Let me get some apps, like the calculator, and all these other ones we have here. Now we have everything. Let's see how the calculator works. I'm interested in the functionality. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Alright, it works. I'll do something harder. 521 plus 326 equals 847. I can't do addition fast like that, but it was probably right. What does this button do? Whoa, I think I just turned into Ronaldo. We also have some items we can grab, like this Coke can. There's even a little Freddy. He's so cute. Here's some fruit, a snack, Snickers bar, which is delicious. And there's even animations we can do in this game. We got waiting or even some cool dances we can perform. It works just like the regular game. If we click this button on the left, it makes this sound. This game is both awesome and funny. There's some cars we can spawn. Whoa, I really like that one. We also have motorcycles. That one's nice. I'll get this big boy over here so people can get in with me. Let's drive around and see what's in town. Whoa, why did it flip like that? All right, here's our Lake Madison. It's actually looking pretty nice. I'm almost sure that billboard wasn't always there. They probably just placed it somewhere else. We can claim lots in this game, and I got this treehouse for me. I know you can find this house being used in all kinds of games, but it's still a really pretty place. I got this one now. It seemed realistic from what I saw. It actually looks like it, but I've been eliminated. Who even did this to me? Right now, we're in ChinaBrookhaven. I even have my very own Chinese passport, so I'm a proud Chinese citizen now. They got their flag all the way up there, and this guy over here, I don't think that's his hair though. At least they look like they have some fast cars. What does this place have to offer? Oh, my car is gone. Yes, we're walking now. There's some bad stuff happening. There's fire and this car beached at the pool. What happened here? Apparently we got some war tanks in here too. Seems like people really like their tanks in these games. I'm not sure why. Can it even shoot? Oh, it actually does. This is cool. Are we able to eliminate anyone with it? I'm just testing it out, guys. Don't take it personally, please. Please just stand still. I want to see if this works. Oh gosh, we have a problem. We flipped a tank. How is it still coming up this wall? This doesn't even make sense. This tank is beyond incredible. Now we're in PortugalBrookhaven. Right now it still looks like the regular city, but we do have their flag right here at spawn. It even moves realistically. Look at all the subs joining in. There's so many people. They have some weird items in this game, like this small dumbbell that doesn't even feel real, as well as this annual Bloxy award, whatever that is. I guess that's kinda cool. Something weird I found is this fountain right beside the church. I really don't understand how this could even happen. I'm not sure why they got it so far from spawn. That doesn't even make sense. Up here we also have a few homes straight from Brookhaven, and for some reason there's just another church up here? Why do they have more than one? They do have a nice football field over here, but sadly the ball doesn't move, as if they glued it to the ground or something. I just realized that the award actually emits light as we hold it. We won't even need a flashlight anymore. This thing is really bright. Whoa! Look at what they did to Lake Madison. There's tons of houses and structures here. They even have a small little tree house that seems cozy. This is so cute. I love this place. But that's gonna have to be it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for even more like this. Make sure to watch one of the videos on screen right now. They're pretty nice. Thank you for watching. See you later and have a good one.